Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to the See You Next Thursday podcast.
Woo! Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we have so much to discuss this week.
Bro.
We're so excited to be back.
Is this the last podcast of the year?
I think it might be.
Dang.
Yeah. Have a happy holidays, guys. Like, this is so good.
Yeah, this is probably the last podcast of the year. I mean, these are the last two movies that I really care about of the year.
Yeah.
Like,
we are seeing
honest.
Anne Lee before the end of the year, so that will be an exciting watch. But yeah, I think that podcast might come out in the new year. And 2025 was big for us. We graduated college. We started a podcast. Like, we've been doing this for like 6 months.
I know, which is crazy.
So crazy.
Like, and we're on episode 21. Like,
get into it. Like,
it feels crazy to even say those words, but
yeah, I'm really proud of us and what we've done.
Me too. And I'm like so excited, and like, I don't know. It's just been really good, and I love doing the podcast. So
I love doing the podcast. And we got a comment on TikTok asking who's Frankie and who's Sara. So I think we should maybe reintroduce ourselves. I'm Frankie.
I'm Sara.
And we're best friends.
Nice to meet y'all. Good to meet y'all. We love film.
Yeah, we love movies. We love everything about it.
What about it?
And we're going to talk about 2 movies that we like, but one that we really love today.
Yeah, as you can see from the title.
Oh, as you can see from the popcorn bucket. I think we should introduce our newest guest.
Say
is
hi. Sureyu.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You guys couldn't understand it because he spoke Navi just now, but like Navi, my bad.
Show.
Yeah, so we'll get into the entire experience, but Avatar: Fire and Ash has dropped, and I have officially been sent to Pandora and back.
Yeah.
So we'll get into it.
We shifted in the theater.
Oh, like something changed.
We shifted.
Something changed.
Yeah.
It's different. Like, it's different.
It's really different this time. Yeah.
And we also saw Marty Supreme, which
we will be talking about.
We have feels about. So,
and this will be dropping before it releases wide, but we'll definitely like give you a warning before, watch the pod, stop before, go see Marty Supreme, come back. And yeah, go see these 2 movies in theaters. They deserve it.
Yeah. Go see movies.
Like, just go to the freaking cinema. Like,
I want to acknowledge that Rob Reiner has passed away as of last Sunday. We're recording on the Sunday after.
as has his wife.
Yes. We're not going to get into like the details of it all, but we just want to acknowledge that Rob Reiner was an incredible filmmaker, incredible visionary, really like taught me what love is. With Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally,
everything he's done.
Yes.
He was a prolific force in the film community, and we're so sad. Like, we're so sad. And this past week we both rewatched When Harry Met Sally, which is an incredible movie. Incredible movie. I know I grew up with The Princess Bride. I'm sure as did you. And yeah, it's just really sad, but it's also really lovely seeing people talk about him again and just like rewatch his movies. And it's just a huge loss, and it's awful, but
I'm really happy that we're acknowledging his work and that like he hasn't been awarded or like given his flowers, and like it is too late, unfortunately. But I'm happy that the film community is celebrating him.
He is so loved.
He's so loved, and like again, just an incredible visionary filmmaker that had writing unmatched and made their love story live on forever with the films that he created. So
yeah,
rest in power.
Period.
Rest in power. Just had to acknowledge that because that was like
devastating.
A big devastating drop.
In the film community.
Yeah, honestly.
And just like the world in general, I feel like he's a name that almost everyone knows.
Right. So, as an actor, as a director.
Everything he's done. Yeah.
Rest in power.
Yeah. It's hard to move on from that.
Yeah.
But we do have some trailers and teasers to talk about before we get into the big movies of the week.
Which are coincide with Avatar: Fire and Ash. So
we'll start with the 2 that didn't premiere at Fire and Ash. You want to start with Disclosure Day?
Yes.
So, new Steven Spielberg joint. I love calling not Spike Lee movies joints.
Right?
It's kind of fun.
Right? And that's Pookie, Steven Spielberg. Again, like another filmmaker who is my entire childhood.
Yeah.
Like I have a very special connection because the movies I was shown as a young kid were Spielberg movies, but my dad saw so many of them in theaters, and so he like always tells me about when he saw these movies and who like Spielberg was just in the film community in general when he was growing up, and like how his name has like truly been cemented.
Yeah.
So like very personal, close to him. I will say I like the Fablemans. Okay, I will give anything he makes like 4.5, 5 stars just because it's Steven Spielberg.
It's Spielberg.
And like, okay, whatever, you can call me biased. I don't care. I will give Avatar 5 stars every time. Like,
Well, yeah,
I don't care.
that's like your thing.
You know who I am. So I did give the Fablemans like 4.5. I gave West Side Story I think 4.5 as well. But like those aren't true Spielberg return to form.
He's got to be doing alien stuff to like return to form.
He needs to give me that whimsy. Like I need his whimsy bad.
Well, let's just talk about how this movie is featuring Josh O'Connor. So he had a huge 25. We're about to have an even bigger 26. Like, oh my God, I'm so excited for his career. This teaser is nuts. We got Emily Blunt in it. We have like some other names that I'm forgetting in it. But
Coleman Domingo,
that's another big one. Like, I'm just so happy with these people's career trajectories and how they're going. It's so pleasing to my eye and brain.
And the first thing we see is Josh O'Connor, and I was like,
yes, baby, yes.
Did we not just talk about how he had the biggest year of his life?
No,
like,
yeah.
bruh. And like, I feel the Oscar nominee.
I literally was like, he's winning an Oscar in the next 3 years. Like I don't know what movie it's gonna be yet, but he is clearly like so on the rise. We've been with him for a while now, like Throwback to the Crown,
like Walk with Us,
like right? Like he's been walking beside us, and like I can just taste the Oscar nomination coming, if not the win, within the next 3 to 5 years. It's really lovely. And we also talked about this a little bit with Timmy. Like we have been with Timmy for like a good long time now.
Y'all, like I didn't realize it was since 2017. Like
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I saw Call Me by Your Name. What up? Like whatever.
Yeah, we talk about that movie like, I was gonna say like we were there, but like we were there.
We were.
And we forget that that's the same actor. Like we've been with him for almost 9 years at this point, and it's so cool to just see a young actor grow and rise. And we're seeing that with Timmy, we're seeing that with Josh O'Connor. Like it's really beautiful. Now let's get some actors of color in there, but like Miles Canton, trust your Oscars coming.
We got you
your
guys.
Oscars are coming.
We got you guys.
But yeah, this teaser is sick. I just have to mention that the clicking noise that Emily Blunt makes, I absolutely hate it. It makes me repulsed, but I will be still going to see the movie.
Which is crazy because like I do think that's going to be the entire movie,
and
unfortunately.
I think so too. I think what it is, it evokes like a sort of just like innate emotion in me where I'm like, that's so gross. I hate this like wet clicking noise. But I also think it's like really good for like an alien language, or like how, because I don't know the premise of the movie yet, but I do think that like whoever sound designed that and like came up with, okay, this is what the alien is going to sound like. I think that's very cool that we came up with like a new way to like, I don't know, make an alien sound. So yes. I like it, but I also hate it.
We like dove into the Nazi language this week.
Oh, so so Frankie's caught up on the Avatar lore. We did watch the first one together this week to get prepped for the third,
which highly recommend. Like y'all
the
have
first
to
one,
lock in.
The first one really comes around full circle in the third. Like
it's okay. So like definitely 3 is a baby between The Way of Water and the first one, which like duh, it's the third one. But like so much comes back, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy I watched the first one.
I'm really glad. I saw Way of Water first, like a couple months ago.
Like that's the way you should do it.
Can you believe I'm like such a baby Avatar fan? Like this is crazy. Sarah's really like worn off on me. I love it though.
I've prayed for days like this.
I know you have. But like Way of Water was incredible in the theater, and then this week we were like, we gotta watch one, so we popped that in the DVD player. And then after, we watched so many special commentaries and like featurettes, and we found on the DVD you have that there was a freaking Navi dictionary,
bro.
And we went through
the Navipedia,
like Navipedia, and like we went through and we're trying to speak Navi to each other, and it was just so awful. Like it was so bad, but that's how we found our name for our new baby girl, Threyu, which means dance in Navi.
Yes, get into it. But like, we watched that, and so we know what it goes into creating a new like language. I like also have never heard the sounds in Disclosure Day. I've never heard before in this pattern.
Yeah,
and that must have been so hard.
Yeah, it's just like people are so creative, and I love it. Like
also, like, what was Emily Blunt actually saying?
Also, like the way she was like,
right,
like the way it's like coming out of her is like really disorienting. Her lips are like. She's like so like, oh my god, her filler like popping out,
her filler popping, like
it's so funny.
But like, yeah, I watched the trailer and I was like,
we're back.
I also like, I feel a Best Picture. I don't know, I really do. Like, it just was so clear and obvious that like we have come back.
And this is another filmmaker that's like getting older, but like still like making big movies and like returning to form in a way. And it's just James Cameron, Martin Scorsese, Spielberg. I love seeing these directors to continue to make movies in their old age. Like, you can never retire from film. Like, it's just such a fulfilling art form that like these directors want to die making their art, and it's so beautiful. Not to bring up our faves dying,
not to like,
but like they are getting old, but we're so lucky to still be getting movies from them. Like, you see in other forms of, you know, art, people retire and they just stop. And, you know, I just think about David Lynch and how he like still wanted to make more stuff, and that's really sad. But yeah, we're so lucky to have these masters still making great work.
Exactly. That's why I pop out to the theaters, and that's why I ride so hard for Avatar, because like James Cameron is not only dying making these movies, but like he is always creating new technology and pushing film forward in an accessible way that I personally like think all filmmakers should go into. Like, I love an IMAX 70mm, but that's not accessible, and James Cameron always makes his movies accessible, and he puts them in every theater possible.
Yeah.
And that is what the movies are for. They shouldn't be something that is exclusive or only a few people can watch in the world.
Yeah.
It is, again, it's cool. I love the IMAX 70mm technology, but James Cameron is actively creating technology to push film forward in a new and a revolutionary way that I think will be celebrated probably when he's gone.
Yeah, well,
not to bring that up, but like,
yeah,
it's really beautiful.
Really, really beautiful. So excited for the new Spielberg movie.
Yes.
I just had you watch the teaser for Digger, which is the new Tom Cruise comedy from, I don't know how to pronounce that director's name.
From the director of Birdman.
From the director of Birdman.
And The Revenant.
Yeah, I just don't want to mess that up on the pod, but that looks exciting. I'm not the biggest fan of action movies. I haven't seen any of the Mission Impossible series, so I'm really excited to see Tom Cruise do something, you know, fun and a little different. Maybe, I know he did a lot of comedies like in the 90s and stuff. Right. I love his work, so I'm really excited for what comes out of that.
I'm excited for Tom Cruise to do something that's not a franchise, and to like, I think he like low-key is gonna again return to form, do like his when he was younger, the work that he was doing then.
He just loves to have fun, and I think a comedy is like would be really good for him right now. And I think people are gonna pop out to the theaters. We all love Tom Cruise, and it's just exciting stuff.
Yeah, and this cast is also stacked.
Yes.
Who else did we just talked about it?
Sandra Hüller.
Michael Stolberg. Guys, get into Michael Stolberg.
If you know, you know.
There was someone else in this cast that was just
Riz
Ahmed. Y'all remember Riz Ahmed?
Where he at?
Me too.
Where he at? Like,
I really miss him. You're due. Like, it's time. Get on my screen.
I've been missing you. Like,
you've been craving you. Okay, whatever. But like, this cast is really fun, and like also kind of like unexpected. But Sandra Hüller, Tom Cruise, like, love that. Didn't even think of that combo in my head. Like, dang,
you're a revolutionary.
Like, literally, making things
Yeah.
appear.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
I didn't hear about it, so it was cool that you got to show me it, and I got to be like, wait, so many masters releasing things next year.
I know. It's like when you don't know what's coming the next year. You have ideas of like directors who are going to put out stuff, but like you don't know until you get these teaser and trailer drops, and you're just like, oh, so next year could be a great year for movies too. You never know what the next year is going to look like until you start getting these little inklings of what's going to happen in 2026. Yeah. And
still to be announced, like so
still
many.
to be announced. We like once Cannes hits, it's like a whole whirlwind. Cannes and Venice, but we have 2 more that we saw before Fire and Ash. So we saw Fire and Ash on Thursday, the day it came out. We saw it at AMC Link in 3D IMAX.
Yes.
Before we copped our popcorn bucket and a cup.
Yes. I got there at like 5. And the movie started at 6:15, but I just needed to be there so I can see all the trailers. Honestly, it was an event. Like, it felt...
Oh, yeah.
Also, I heard this popcorn bucket was selling out fast. Tell me why I'm the only one who bought it.
No, mind you, this IMAX screen fits what? 500 people?
500.
I think we were the only one with this dang popcorn bucket, and... I loved it. People were looking at us left and right being like, that's cool. I like that. We were like, thank you. We spent $80 on it.
I did spend a band at the movies on Thursday, but I don't care. It's a once in a lifetime collector's thing. It's like going to a concert. Like, this will never come out ever again.
And I see y'all buying the Marty Supreme one, which is just a big orange ball. So this is actually our child. Like,
same with y'all's $300 jackets. Like, y'all even haven't seen the movie yet. Like, okay, clown me for my $80 plastic, but please, this will never be back in stock. A24 about to release those Marty Supreme jackets online. Like, I'm sorry.
No, you're right. And you should say it.
Nothing will ever touch this.
But it was clearly an event because some people were dressed in some, not be like paraphernalia, and like other people got there as early as we did.
Yes.
And,
people are excited.
People, and like there was like lines forming to like get into the theater. Obviously, we were at the front of that line. We ran to get this popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
And we were sat in the theater for one prologue for the new Odyssey movie and one little teaser for Doomsday, which I honestly couldn't care less about Doomsday. Yeah, and that's just me not being a Marvel fan in this era. But should we start with Odyssey?
Let's start with Odyssey, because that was the first one that really got the crowd going.
Mind you, the lights go down and we hear like the first notes or whatever, or like the name comes up. Everyone cheers. Everyone cheers. We're all like, whoa, let's go.
And everyone locks in immediately.
Yes, and we're all like, oh, Odyssey, let's go.
Let's go.
And it was quite incredible, if I do say so myself. Like, that was beautiful. I love Chris Nolan, obviously, and it's... The scene they picked was obviously like a Trojan horse-esque scene. Perfect little teaser for us to get excited, because we all know that story, even if it's just like the premise of the Trojan horse and what happened there. And it's also a really tense scene, because like everyone has to be quiet and like we're waiting for what's gonna happen. And then there's like a fight that breaks out, and that was just like a perfect little crumb to give us to get us hyped for what we're gonna see in 6 months.
That was so exhilarating. Like, I didn't know what to expect, but I'm like fully sat for the Odyssey. I mean, I was, but I also had my reservations. Like, I was like, you guys never know. He's like, he has a lot of money. He's just doing whatever he wants. But like, he had a vision, and it's clear that the vision was executed. Like,
yeah, this Ludwig score is gonna be another all-timer. Like, this is his big one. Well, his big one was kind of Oppenheimer, but
this is just like another
big one, like
another feather in his hat. Like, the director, the like nominees for director next year are like going to just be all repeats, because everyone releasing their favorite movie or their best movie.
Yeah. And at the end, everyone clapped again. So it was clear that this is a fan favorite for like the people who go see big movies. We didn't buy into the whole get your tickets a year in advance, because I kind of think that's BS.
Don't do that.
I don't really subscribe to that. This isn't a concert. This is movie going. Like,
don't fucking do that.
Get your ticket 2 weeks before like the rest of us, or get it the day before, honestly. Like, I love getting movie tickets the day before. We shouldn't have to do this whole year in advance crap. because movies are an event, but we don't have to eventize them to the point of like a year in advance. Like that's just like, that's annoying to me.
Again, I pay $28 every month to see movies. When I have to pay outside of my $28, I get mad because what do you mean I can't go see the movie I wanted to see for my $28?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous and it's elitist, and I don't think that should have happened. I know people behind us at the Marty Supreme screening did do that, and they're dumb. Like, you're dumb for that. Just get the tickets like the rest of us. And like, honestly, I've gotten IMAX tickets the day of, and they've been the best seats that I've could have copped. So
yeah, Sinners tickets, middle center, we got day of the night it came out. So
Dune 2, I got it an hour before.
Yeah, so you can, and that's what we're gonna do for Odyssey. Like that is truly what we're gonna do for Odyssey. We're gonna wait until people drop because people didn't know they were gonna be on vacation or they're gonna get sick, and we're gonna be like, okay, we'll grab those tickets that you bought a year ago the day before. Anyways,
not to get into that. But
anyways, Doomsday. So this showed right after Odyssey, right?
Well,
or was there one in between?
It did like the Nicole Kidman, the laser, the dancing.
Yeah.
It did that whole thing, and then the lights went off, and then that's when they showed the Doomsday trailer. Guys, we need to have a serious conversation. What the hell was that?
Yeah, and it seemed like everyone in the audience was in agreement with us because when it started, there were like whispers of Doomsday, it's Doomsday. And like, I feel like there was some clapping at the beginning, and we were obviously all silent for like the watching of the 45-second clip. Like, it was clearly a teaser, not a trailer or anything. And Chris Evans is back. Like, is that the purpose of the trailer?
To show that Captain America is gonna be in Doomsday.
I personally don't gaff. Like, you can't make me gaff, so
I'm like half invested, half not, because I want to see it through. But also, like, this was so anticlimactic. Like, I think I could have looked this up online. This could have been an email. Like, I was getting the vibes of like, so we knew that. Thank you. Like,
yeah, and I saw a tweet that was like, it's so awkward in the theater because they clearly edited the teaser with like audience hype in mind, like for people to be like clapping and whooping, and that just did not happen. It was just like a completely like silent theater. And after that trailer turned off, no claps.
No claps.
Not a single clap from the 500 person IMAX screening. Like,
not a clap.
It was not a clap. It was crazy because we were all like, damn, thought y'all would like this.
Not even like a woo.
Because I knew we wouldn't clap because we don't gaff about that. But I really expected some of the other men in attendance to really care about Marvel.
Well, so like Avatar is gonna go to Disney, and we're at an action movie. Like, of course we care about, like, if we were at Avatar, like, low-key, I feel like we kind of would mess with Marvel, but
they're falling off. Like, that's just like that's just what I think is they're falling off. They're not in their prime era of Marvel anymore. That was in the teens, and like we're in the 20s now, and you're just not hitting like you used to.
Yeah, it's like kind of crazy.
The rise and fall of Marvel.
We're like witnessing it before our eyes, and I laughed. I was like, that sucked. And also, this is really funny that no one cared, because like everyone was like, oh, I'm just gonna go for the Doomsday trailer, and then
yeah,
we stayed for the movie.
Of course, everyone stayed for the movie.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it.
Well, let's get into the movie, shall we? I obviously was very excited. Like, there was no denying. I like felt like nervous before.
You were so nervous before.
Like,
when we were standing in line, Sarah was like, I'm like anxious and like sweating, and I was like, girl, it's gonna be fine. And then I was like, imagine if you hate it, as like a joke, and you were like, that's not funny. And I was like, I'm joking.
I like actually don't know if that would be possible. Like, it could have been the worst movie in the world, and I would have been like, and I loved it.
And it's like unrendered, like it's the CGI, like it's still the people in the suits on the screen, and you're like,
and I would have ate it up. Like,
yeah, this movie is beautiful. It looks so stunning. Like, I just can't believe. I actually can believe there are people who don't like this, because it's a very, I guess, niche type of movie to make. But you can't look at it and not think the motion capture is great. The CGI is great. Like, I think one of the first things you asked me after the movie was, did anything look like slop to you? And I was like, no, I never had the thought of slop once because I'm invested in the story and they look like humans to me. Period. Not humans, sorry. Like real creatures to me. Period. They don't look crazy or weird or, you know, unrendered.
Yeah. This world, the attention to detail, and also how they keep making new creatures and plants and like scenery blows my mind because, like, again, we watched the first movie and
that movie looks a little cray, not gonna lie.
So it's so weird. That movie looks bad because it was like 2009 and The Way of Water is just
so much better.
The most beautiful movie I've ever seen. So like watching this compared to the first, especially because the first was so fresh in my head, I was like, whoa, like
just the upgrade, like the complete upgrade of technology James has invented and like the advances in technology. It's so clear that we've grown a lot in this technical sphere of movie making, and it's beautiful.
As well as like we're still inventing like new I guess like new ways of framing things and new ways of seeing things. We see a lot of people's perspective in this movie, and that's something we haven't like really played with until like I mean in the first movie when like Jake is like in his body for the first time, like we see that, but like there's just new shots that they're capturing. I mean, we see Lowalk and Nateum in the first minute riding their banshees, and that's like I've never seen it that close to their face before, I think, and like that immerses you so much more. And like I just can't believe they're still making up like shot compositions and like storyboards of this, and like the world building again, just like Pandora is so rich in like
it's beautiful
scenery and animals,
flora,
and
fauna,
the flora, the fauna, like, and like how they keep inventing and like moving it forward is exciting to me. And this is like such a jam-packed story, truly.
Yeah. And we have never met the sky people before, have we?
What do you mean?
The people who fly. By the way, we're gonna spoil the movie.
Oh, the wind.
Wind.
Yeah.
Did we meet those in 1 or 2? I don't think we did.
I don't know if they're part of the same tribe that Neytiri is from, or if they're like from an adjacent like tribe. But like we've never seen the wind
creature.
Yeah, the wind like creatures, and like I don't think we've never seen that before. I know that for sure.
What movie showed Avatar before it? Was it Way of Water that showed a sneak peek before or after? That was Way of Water. So our sneak peek was Korich meeting Varong for the first time. Other people's sneak peek was the Wind people, and I didn't know there was 2 different ones until like a couple days later when someone was like, "That's not the same, sneak peek that I got." And so that was my first time seeing the Wind people, and I thought that was a beautiful sequence, just like up on the air. And then this is our introduction also to the Fire people when they come in and destroy them.
Mind you, the Wind people at CinemaCon, they showed us like renderings of it, and I was like
gagged.
This is the most beautiful thing I've actually ever seen in my life. Like, actually, but the Fire people, let's get into it.
Okay, because we need to have a full conversation about the Fire people. So this is crazy. Varong is how you say her name?
Varong.
I can't remember my R's.
Varong.
She's nuts. Well,
gagged.
Also, I just want to say our first introduction to the Fire people is that moment when they come in and kind of attack the Wind, people, and we see a suicide bomber. Like, we see someone light themselves on fire and dive into the creature to like drop them out of the sky. And that was really jarring to see, because like that's something that's so inherently like our planet, and like it's just really jarring to see that in like this movie that obviously has American influence, like from like what's it, the DTP or something, the DTR, whatever the American company is that's trying to colonize Pandora,
right.
But like seeing that not from the American army or Earth army but from another tribe was really jarring to me. And then we meet our leader Varong. I have so many thoughts on her and so many thoughts on how y'all are perceiving her, specifically men. We need to have a discussion.
Y'all just think she's sexy, but like what y'all don't realize is she's a rapist.
Like she's actually like a sexual terrorist.
And low-key, like she does drug Quaritch. So like
she's also like a fraud because like
yeah.
she thinks she can like control the fire or whatever. Girl, you have like, just because you have access to like it's funny, we were watching the first one and we made a joke about the Navi weed and there's actually Navi
and they all know Navi psychedelics,
smoking the Navi weed in this one.
They literally doing drugs,
but like she is such a faker, and like I just she wants power, but as soon as Quaritch comes along, like she's like, okay, like I'll be by your side and whatever. But
she's also like never seen power. I feel like she only has power with her people
within her tribe. Yeah.
When like she meets Quaritch, who is this like powerful being, I think she is also learning and experiencing what like real power is. And then Natiri just shuts that down. But
well, yeah, I mean their tribe's whole thing is cutting off the, what's it called, Kuru?
Yeah.
Their whole thing is like kind of, to me it's like scalping.
Yes.
Like it's very reminiscent of like what colonizers would do to the native people of, you know, America. And once again, so jarring to see in like this fantasy world, but that's the purpose, is to like get a reaction out of you and be like, that's terrifying, why are we doing that in this beautiful planet? But like that's their whole thing, is like disconnecting them from the earth, or Awa, you know. Me, like,
wow, you just like, I've prayed for days like this, like I literally have,
but
you get it, girl.
They're essentially scalping like the people that they're going after, but Varang is also like using her Kuru to control others, and that, like, I perceive that as actual sexual assault. Like that is like, when that first especially when she does it to Natiri, that broke my heart, because oh my god, she's obviously doing it with Quaritch as well. You mentioned she drugged Quaritch. Like, it's just so insane the way that they are, or the way that, you know, the writers or whatever are positioning Varang, because we haven't seen this from a Navi person before, or a tribe before that is so kind of, I hate to use the word savage, but that's kind of the way they want this tribe perceived. And it's like, it's I don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah, it like gets political and like not like questionable, but like it's a larger conversation at hand for like how the tribe is portrayed. But like this movie is very humanistic in a way where, like, not that we've had those emotions of like we would like kill ourselves for our tribe, but like there's so much, there's grief, and there's like obviously like denial that's like portrayed, and like Lowak is also like having suicidal thoughts and like things that. And like also like I can kind of perceive this as like an addiction metaphor. Like they are addicted to
the fire, and
like they are, instead of a tribe, they are like more like a cult.
Yeah.
So like
she has them wrapped around her finger, kind of.
And whereas like the other tribes, they worship Awa, this tribe doesn't have like their religion is Varang and the fire. Yeah. So like, I don't know.
It's a great way to describe it, though. Yeah. That's a great way to describe like the differences on how like the tribes operate.
Yeah. And we've never seen a tribe like this. And also they have to create a new tribe that obviously has ulterior motivations to our other tribes, the more peaceful ones, because we've never seen a very like an angry and like a motivated tribe like this. We've only seen like a protective tribe. So like the thought process behind that obviously is a bigger conversation that like I can't really speak to from my experience, but like it's notable to mention that like they don't have anyone to worship. They are like essentially being controlled by Varang.
Yeah. And you mentioning Lowak's suicidal thoughts, like that's a really human emotion. Right. And to see these characters that are not perceived as human, but we see them go through human experiences is like really, I think, beautiful and also once again just jarring to be like, wow, you're an entirely different creature than me on an entirely another planet, but you're still like, you still are experiencing depression and grief and loss. And it's like to see him take the gun, a man-made object, and like put it up to his own, you know, body is just like really disorienting. And then Varong like is really enticed by the guns. I mean, her whole tribe is about like fire and power. So I mean, as soon as you get these big hunks of metal that can kill anyone you want in like a short amount of time, they're obviously obsessed. And I mean, so is Quaritch. Quaritch gets really like roped into this tribe, and he has some very funny moments where he puts on the war paint.
Oh my god, he is so incredible in this movie.
It's so crazy. I hate to use the word, but he's pussy whipped. Like, he's like truly like, and I see a lot of y'all men on Twitter as well. Y'all love Varong, and I just gotta say, it's weird. She's a rapist. Like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, y'all are weird.
It's making me uncomfortable that y'all like her so much, because like, yeah, she's a cool character, but she's also like, in the context of the movie, an awful person. Like,
and they include a scene where the Sky People are catcalling Neytiri, and I like did not expect to see that, and I also did not expect them to put something like that in the movie, but it's true. Like,
the fire people or the Sky People?
The Sky People, like they call bad people the Sky People.
Oh, you mean like
they call humans the Sky People.
Okay, I need to call them the wind people. That the people that travel, they're the wind people. The Sky People are the humans.
Sky People are humans.
Okay, got it. Sorry.
No, you're good. Hey,
I'm
you
new.
just
I'm
got indoctrinated into this.
Hey, I'm
fandom.
a baby.
Like, welcome. But like, it's so weird seeing Sky People catcall Na'vi, because
that's really human.
Like, also again, like how people infantilize like people of color and like those kind of situations. That's exactly what it felt like. Like, I was like, wait, they're portraying something much deeper than what people will pick up on. But that essentially happens to Neytiri, and that's essentially what y'all are doing to Varong.
Yeah.
She obviously, like, all Na'vi people that James Cameron, especially the women, beautiful. Like, they're incredible. However, I don't think we should be sexualizing these women and their bodies, and you know.
Y'all being like, I get Quaritch, I'd be down bad too. It's like, well, I need y'all to think a little deeper next time.
Yes. I also, though, want to mention, a lot of people are saying this online, that Quaritch is essentially going through what Jake Sully went through in the first movie, but it's in like a way more like sinister and like
evil.
Evil way, because like where like Jake was connecting to the earth and the people and how they worship Awa and the beauty of Pandora. Quaritch is like deep into like the destruction of Pandora and how violent in nature these people could be, and how he like really relates to that. And there's a shot of like Neytiri and Jake with the bow from the first movie, and then the shot of Quaritch and Varong with the fire. And they're like, it's the same shot essentially.
Wow.
But like, you just see that Quaritch is experiencing what Jake was, but in like in a different way, because
completely different.
Quaritch still like, he's seeing things, but he's not seeing them the way they should be seen. He's seeing them in a like really like brutal and destructive way to Pandora, and he knows that Varong will help him achieve that.
Yeah. And I mean, in the first movie, it's about Jake opening his eyes to the beauty of Pandora, and like learning that like Awa runs through this entire planet, and that like destroying it is bad. And like Quaritch is like, he's becoming, I mean, he's an avatar, so he's like a part of the people now, and he's like getting to know these tribes, but it's in such a opposite way where he like cannot understand the beauty of the planet, because he is so military brained, like
and brainwashed by Varong
as well, who also like doesn't seem to have any core connection to the planet she's on, which just, it's a completely different story than the first one, even though it is like a parallel. It's just like a parallel, you know.
It's so like, it really goes deep in this movie. And we see a lot of characters weak in this movie. We see a lot of characters pass in this movie. Ultimately, Neytiri on top. Like
the theories stay on top, and James Cameron, I see what you did there in the first 40 minutes trying to make me think, oh, she's not gonna make it, oh, she can't shoot her bow, oh no, that's my girl.
I was in a puddle. I was sobbing because I was like, no.
I was like, you cannot kill my girl. If you do that, it's over for us.
Exactly. And what I mean by like this movie is a love child between Way of Water and the first movie is because the element of the first movie when all of the tribes come together to defeat the Sky People, that happens again in this movie, but it's with the Water Tribe, it's with the other like air tribes, it's with the forest people. Like, we truly got that. There's also the whale
Tulkuns.
Yes, the Tulkun. Oh my god, the Tulkun like court.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
We need to talk about that because I love them. The whales have piercings. I think that's so freaking cool.
They have tattoos.
They have tattoos. They have piercings. They have multiple eyeballs. I love the Tulkuns, and we have this, it's also a matriarchal society, so they keep calling them the matriarchs. We have a council that occurs because they're a very non-violent group of animals. And what's the name of the one specific one?
Payakan.
So Payakan comes into the council and is like, guys, this non-violence is not the way. We have to fight fire with fire, because it's true at a point. We like, especially in America and in our greater world, we love to preach nonviolence, and there is a place and time for that. But I also think there is a place and time to fight back, and like, you can't have nonviolence with a group of people or a country that doesn't have a conscience. And it's very clear that the military group in this story does not have a conscience. They will do anything to destroy Pandora. And so that gets the Tulkun on the side of, okay, we must fight back. And it's really beautiful to see those animals fight against the disgusting military power.
Exactly. Turuk Maktau makes an appearance.
Oh, see, that's why I think it was so important for me to watch the first one, because I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll have time to watch the first one. I'm so glad we did, because Turuk Maktau isn't like in the second one.
He's not in the second one, like,
and I didn't know he existed. And then we watched the first one. You explained him to me a little bit more, being like, he's the most powerful. Like, that's why everyone respects Jake Sully, because he can ride him. And then he comes back in the third one. So I was like, I'm so glad I watched the first one.
That's why I recommend the first, because like, it really was essential. And also, again, you can make the Quaritch, like, that correlation, you can make that so much better in your brain. And like, Way of Water was simply to introduce the water people. Babe, 3 is all about connecting the dots here.
Yeah, dots are connected for sure.
Yes. We have to talk about Spider. I kind of forgot that the entire thing is like low-key about Spider.
Big deep breath.
Bro.
We have kind of a like arc turning moment where like we're back on Spider's side now. How are you feeling about that? Because you're a big Spider hater.
No, I don't really forgive Spider. Spider is a traitor. Does anyone know that he saved Quaritch? Does anyone know that? Because I don't think anyone knows that. And I do think it's going to blow up in his face.
Do you think it's going to become a problem in 4 and 5?
It has to, because like, how is Quaritch alive? How is Quaritch alive? They still don't know that Spider saved him, and like, yes, that is his father. However, it's very clear Spider does not mess with Quaritch. Like, it's so obvious. He throws his burger. He says, "Can I have your dog tag?" And he uses it to escape.
Yeah.
He is on Jake Sully's side. This is his father. So like, I don't know. We kind of let him off pretty scotch free, but like, I still have my reservations. Spider is now Omatayan.
Okay, so he basically, his oxygen mask like isn't working. Kiri does like a little spell on him, connects him with Awa, and he becomes a full Na'vi person, low key. He's not blue yet.
He's an avatar, so like,
okay, he's an avatar now.
He's basically an avatar,
but inside of his body he's Na'vi.
Yes,
he has Awa inside of him.
Correct.
He has Awa inside of him, which means he's growing a kuru.
Girl,
which is, I'm sorry, disgusting.
When I saw that,
it looks, oh my god, it looks so gross. They move his dreads back and this little thing pops out, and you know what, he's using it,
bruh. Him and Kiri about to get freaky in 4. Like,
They got freaky in 3.
They got freaky in 3.
She kissed him. I'm so sorry. Like, this is so weird to me.
So I do think it's going to be Kiri and Spider in the next movie. It's about to be their love story. Also, like, Sigourney Weaver did say that she will be narrating for.
She did say that, yeah.
Guys,
this means a lot to you.
Again, I've prayed for days like this. This isn't. I didn't expect Lowak to be narrating this one. So when he was, I was moved.
Moved.
But I think it's now like per story arc. Like they are going down the kids in the line. I wonder who's gonna narrate the last one.
Took
Neytiri. That would
be goated.
Actually, I think change something in my brain chemistry. I just like. Spider is like the entire movie. Like it is about Spider.
Yeah, and we have this whole Abraham and Isaac moment where Jake Sully is like, we gotta kill him. Like, we just gotta kill him, which is like the most funny thing to me, to be like, the entire time Neytiri's like, I hate this little kid. Like, we gotta get rid of him. And then finally Jake comes around and is like, okay, I'll do it. And he takes him out back, tries to shoot him, and it doesn't work. Like,
takes him out back.
He literally takes him out back and tries to take him out. And it's so funny. And you think like Neytiri's gonna get there first and stop him, but Jake's actually the one who comes to his senses and is like, you're my son. And it's really sad for Spider because he's like not fighting back, low key. Yeah. He's just like, what are you doing, Dad? Like, what's happening? I gotta piss. Like, what's happening? And like he
says like, I understand why you have to do this.
Yeah, he's fully like, I'm not gonna fight back.
And like that really got me. That's when I also was like, damn, you're not too bad. I want to mention the parallels between Lowak with Natam's blood on his hands in Way of Water and when Neytiri is wiping off the red and the red all over her hands.
Oh my god,
guys, I can't. It's killer. Like, y'all don't understand, but it's killer. Like, again, that's cinema, that's filmmaking, that's how you like make a franchise like correlate, that's how you like mesh all of the pieces together. Like,
yeah, you bring it full circle.
So good.
I mean, I don't know if you have something else to talk about, but we also have to talk about Kiri is going through this thing with Awa where like she can't speak to her. She
can't connect with her.
She's like walking through this, massive wind storm when she connects, and like the only way she gets through is when Spider and Took also connect, and it's basically about the power of family, like the power of like connection and like how that's more important than anything. But
just got chills.
They make it, and what's crazy to me is like watching the first 2 movies and this movie, I never expected to see Awa. Like, I was always like, it's not a physical thing. And I know, like, it's so important in their culture to, like, worship this, entity. But I was never expecting to see a physicalized version of Awa. So when we are shown that, it, like, was so breathtaking. And, like, I don't know if you expected it, like, if you knew we were going to see Awa. No. But, like, that was actually crazy. And that's called a payoff. Like, that was like incredible.
Also, like, y'all might be saying things about Awa, how she look. The freaking like phrase in Avatar is "I see you." It's just Awa's eyes because she's seeing Kiri.
Yeah.
I when we saw Awa, I turned to Frankie and I said, "Did we just see Awa?"
Yeah.
Did we just see Awa?
We like touched hands. We love doing that at the movies.
I was like this.
We were like. Yeah, I think you did. You were like, "Is that Awa?" And I was like, "Yes."
I said, "Did we just see Awa?"
I was like, and I think everyone else in the room was also like, "What the actual F is happening right now?" Because
we just saw Awa.
That's nuts. That's so nuts, and it's such a good payoff because you're not expecting it. It's stunning. It's just like, it's
also like. It is like Kiri's perception, and like I know Took and Spider were also there, but like this is how Kiri also sees Awa, and like it could be different for Neytiri and for Jake, and like that is so beautiful to me. Like, God, that is believing in something. Like that's what Josh O'Connor is preaching in Wake Up Dead Man. Like they see something.
Yeah, I see you. It's true.
I see you. Like it's so beautiful. I only have one critique of the movie, and I wish it was longer. I think the ending is so rushed, and there is like a 9-hour cut out there of Way of Water. Was that
a serious tweet?
That's serious. There is a 9-hour cut of The Way of Water and Fire and Ash because there is a like there's a ton of scenes that were supposed to be in Way of Water in this one. So basically Fire and Ash is just Way of Water Part 2 for being so for real.
No, I think it is for sure.
But like there is a cut out there that is definitely longer, and I would like to see that entire cut. Yeah. I think there is a Ronald funeral. I think there is like a much more of an ending, because the ending, like, it rushes through it. I understand why, like, you can't make a 5-hour movie, but like
it's hard to get people to go to the theaters.
It's already hard enough to get people to see the
3-hour movie. Yeah.
So like I wish there was more of like a wrap up, but like I would be satisfied if this was the last one.
I think there are enough diehard fans out there that people would watch that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even if it's just like a limited engagement sort of thing.
Sorry.
You're good.
It's a mover.
Even if it's like a limited engagement or like special screenings, I do think there's enough people that would go watch 5 hours in the theater or however long.
Me.
Yeah, and it's so beloved. I'm trying to think if there are any other big points in Avatar that we should talk about. It's just such a big movie with so much going on. We could talk about every single minute.
I hear it's better on a rewatch, which, like, if it's better on a rewatch, I will be in the ground. Like, what do you mean it's better? Because that's insane. Like, I already loved it the first time. It really took my breath away. I was sobbing the entire last half of the movie. So, like, maybe without that, I will be able to.
You were. It was beautiful.
I just, like, could not stop crying. Like,
especially after Awa. Like, I totally understand that. And then you said funeral for who?
Renal,
which is
Kate Winslet's
the
character.
Pregnant. Yeah.
Bro, giving birth in a movie.
She gives birth. And then we have Kiri basically being mothered down to this new child. Excited to see what happens in the next movie with that kid.
Yeah, it's set 6 years, or is it?
It might be.
Sorry, the next Avatar movie does come out in 6 years. It might be set 6 years later. I don't know. I just know it comes out in 2031. So.
But this entire movie, I thought one of our big guys was gonna die. Basically, someone within the family. I was like, when Neytiri got shot, I was like, they're taking her out. I can't do this. Like, I was so nervous for that.
I was nervous.
And then every time they left Took, I was like, they're gonna get Took. There were multiple moments where I thought every kid was gonna die, every adult was gonna die, and they just never did that to our main family. And so I'm like, maybe that's because we had one of the kids die in the previous movie and that was really heartbreaking, but just in this one again, I kept waiting for it to happen and it didn't. And yeah, like, not that I'm mad that no one died, but I was just like, they were really rage baiting me. It like got to a point where I was like, I will walk out. I can't handle this. It's too much. If Neytiri dies, like, I'm walking out. Like,
I like don't know if I can survive that, to be completely real. I also don't think I can see Jake die either because of Neytiri's reaction to Jake dying.
Oh, my Jake.
The Neytiri in this is
good food.
Neytiri, I literally was like, they better be Endgame, and Frankie's like, they are Endgame, and I was like, girl, we still got 2 movies. Like,
I was like, are they not Endgame? They have a family and kids together. Like, like, you're saying Endgame as if they're gonna cheat on each other.
Right,
like,
right. No, but
they
like,
are fully in love.
Neytiri in this.
Yeah, it's real cute. It's real cute.
Like, Avatar movies, to wrap this all up, make me want to go hug the people I love the most in my life, and they make me just like appreciate the earth, where we come from, and that like soulies we stick together and we never quit.
Well, thank you for showing me this franchise. I love it.
Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I mean, my entire Twitter timeline is just positive Avatar stuff.
Reviews, yeah.
But it did make 136 million this weekend at the box office. So like,
no, and I do think there are valid critiques of the movies.
Definitely.
But I also think like some of y'all just need to get on board and like stop making up dumb excuses for why you don't like it, because the movie clearly makes money, it clearly has fans, and James Cameron loves what he's doing. So like, let's just keep it pushing and making good art.
Let's keep an accessible art at that.
Yeah. Speak on it.
Thank you.
I guess that's it for Avatar.
We really dove deep into this, but like, again, I've been waiting for this movie the entire year.
Yeah, this is one of Sarah's favorite movies. So if you have any Avatar thoughts, please leave them in the comments. She will respond to you.
My people. Where are my people at? Avatar Nation, where we at?
Avatar Nation, what are we thinking about?
Squad, where we at? Like,
Okay, we're gonna get into Marty Supreme. If you haven't seen it yet, pause here, go watch it, come back. If you have seen it, I mean, we're just gonna talk about it, so we might spoil some things, but
my bad.
our bad. We saw it Friday at a noon screening, a midday screening.
70 millimeter.
70 millimeter. We love to see it.
And it was on film for sure. Like,
oh, that shit was crispy.
that was on film.
That was grainy, crispy. Love it. Our screening, like the people in our screening was a very interesting group. It felt very film bro-y.
Kind of obnoxious.
Kind of obnoxious.
To be honest.
It was like the type of people you'd expect in line for the Marty Supreme jacket. And like, I didn't love it, but happy to be there regardless.
The energy behind us
was massive. It was massively film bro. And it was kind of like the NIF standby line in a way. We're just like, we're just talking to talk. Like
we're just saying, oh, I saw that. Like, okay, me too.
Yeah, us too, and we don't have to be annoying about it.
And like even on the train ride home, it was giving a little that sometimes because people were talking to us, and I was like, you have an energy that I need you to put a cork in it.
Put a cork in it.
Let us explain what we saw too, and like we can have an actual conversation like human beings.
Yeah, and I know we probably sound a little pretentious saying that too, but I think you sometimes have to check yourself. Like I feel
read the room.
Yeah.
Let's be normal. Let's have a conversation about a movie.
And hopefully your love for movies is coming from a love for the art and not the love or not from a perception of being cool because you like movies. We don't think we're cool because we like movies. We think we're nerds.
Guys, I bought this.
We spent $80 on plastic. Like, we're nerds about movies. We don't think we're so cool because we go to New York Film Festival. like we spend so much money there every year.
We actively lose money doing this. Like, why do you think
we made a podcast because we're nerds?
Yes.
So like, just like the energy of people being like, yeah, I saw that. It's like, yeah, we did too.
Good for you. Put
you
a cork in it now.
Did you see Avatar though? Like,
yeah. Did you watch Avatar? Let me know your thoughts. Like,
yeah. Did you see Sorry Baby? Like what movies are you going to see that aren't Marty Supreme? Sorry guys. Anyways. Yeah. So I think we were both very excited for this movie. A lot of hype around it. We didn't get to see it at New York Film Festival. And we were very lucky to see it when it was limited in New York and LA. But I thought I'd like this movie a little more than I did. And I don't know why, but I'm okay with it. Like, I've come to terms with that. It's not in my top 5. I really thought it would be. But it was just a good movie with a great lead performance from Timmy. And that's kind of where it stands for me. I think I'll rewatch, but I don't know if it's going to be like one of my favorite movies of all time. It's very Josh Safdie, like very Safdie. And if that's what you're into, you're going to love it. But I'm not a big Uncut Gems fan, and this is very Uncut Gems when it comes to pacing and tone, and maybe that's why I don't like it. I don't know. I can't tell yet, but that's not to say it's not a great movie and it doesn't have great performances, because it does.
Right. Marty Supreme is objectively a great movie.
Yeah.
I don't think I can give this anything below 4 stars because of the craft and the performances and the strength of how technically astounding this is. I think personally I just like things with a little more narrative, and it strays sometimes, and there's like a bit in the middle that I just really can't even remember for the life of me, to be completely honest. Like,
is it the bit with the dog?
Honestly, a lot of it kind of just goes over, and when they are playing ping pong, I am invested. I am sat for that.
And I know it's not a movie about ping pong, it's a movie about dreaming big and the life of Marty Mauser, or like this time with Marty Mauser. And I know Josh Safdie wrote this with Abel Ferreira in mind, which is the guy who plays the dog's owner. I forget his name in the movie. But anytime we're with that character or in that storyline, I don't care. I don't know why, but like, I really don't care about his character. I really don't care about the dog. I'm actually really sad for the dog. I hated when the dog was in the bathtub. Like, that hurt my soul. And like,
also rage
when the
baiting.
dog was alone, like that like really hurt me. But like, I was just a lot more invested in the friendship between him and Tyler's character. I was more invested in the ping pong of it all. I was kind of invested in the Odessa stuff, like
the Kate Winslet stuff. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, the Gwyneth Paltrow stuff was cool. Kevin O'Leary's just playing himself, so
Bro.
I don't want to see anyone giving him props for acting, because he's not acting.
No.
We don't need him in more do not put this billionaire in movies.
No. I don't need him in this movie. I don't need him. I had a heavy Shark Tank era at the middle of this year. We don't have to cast him in movies.
I don't think we need those types of people in movies. Now, that's not to say that other professions can't come into acting, because we see that very great with Tyler here. I think he is great. I think he fits this movie really well. He's a very good actor. I hope he keeps acting and gets better and better. And you said this to me, his chemistry with Timmy is just like astounding.
We need a buddy comedy. We need one every year. Like, their energy is so like, I grasp onto it really like a lot. I grasp onto their energy, and I'm attracted to watching them both, and like I love their vibe, and like them together. That's like the true strength of this movie. I think like that's the best, like, I guess,
relationship.
The best relationship, the best pairing in the movie is when they're together. I love their entire sequence of getting the money, of playing ping pong at the bowling alley, the dancing outside the car.
That's
like
the best part.
That I was here for. And I it's like basically just Marty Mauser's road to Tokyo and getting there, and then realizing he can't even compete.
Yeah.
But like, we could have cut some stuff out, I think.
Yeah, so this is 2.5 hours, and you can feel it. Now, the night before, we saw a 3-hour movie, over 3-hour movie that you didn't feel its length at any moment, and I do think I felt it in Marty Supreme. We also had to pee, which doesn't help, but I'm
so happy you said that, though, because like, from me, obviously I am not going to feel the 3 hours. I love this franchise, but as
a new person, I drank a whole soda, and I never had to pee through the whole movie at Avatar, and I was engaged the entire time. At Marty, there were some moments when I was like, let's get back to the ping pong. Like, I'm so sorry. And I don't know why I felt that way. I really don't. And I think it might become clearer on a second watch. But things I liked. I love the soundtrack of this movie.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Forever Young and Everybody Wants to Rule the World are two incredible needle drops at the beginning and end of this movie. The opening credit sequence is nuts. Now, I personally have never seen something like this in a movie before, so I think that's why it blew me away so much. But
things I never thought I'd see, actually.
On 70 millimeter at that.
On 70 millimeter.
On 70 millimeter at that. Like, it's actually crazy. And let's talk about how, like, I think one of the coolest tricks in this movie is when the egg morphs into the ping pong ball.
Oh my God.
No, sorry, not just morphs into the ping pong ball, a moving ping pong ball on a table. Like,
and it's the title of the movie.
Yeah. I also thought, like, I told you this, but I really thought that the orange ping pong balls was going to be a bigger part of the movie. Like,
orange in general.
Yeah, well, it's in the trailer, so I was like, oh, Marty Mauser's whole thing is he has this ping pong ball that he makes that's a different color, and his whole thing is trying to sell it, and they won't let him use it because it's not regulation. This ping pong ball storyline is only like just a silly business idea that he tried to make some money with his friend. Like, the orange of it all does not like translate like I thought it would. It's honestly more like I feel like it's more about the paddle that the Japanese use rather than the ping pong ball that they're using. I also thought the paddle was going to be more of an issue. Like, is that regulation? I thought Marty was going to be more mad about that, and like or he was going to try to learn how to play with that paddle. I don't know. It's clear Marty is very good at ping pong though, and Timmy as well must be, because it's kind of hard to fake ping pong. Table tennis.
It's table tennis. It's clear too that like Timothee is in his bag. He is actually acting his pants off, and he's like, he wants it so badly. Yeah, we had a conversation.
We had a great conversation.
I can't tell if Timmy's persona is like method acting right now, and he's like embodying the character of Marty Mauser, or if like this is actually the true him. Because again, we've been here for a long time.
Yeah. So, and I have thoughts on that because we've seen him through eras. We
True.
saw him when he was wearing pearl necklaces and flowy shirts, long hair. We've seen him shaved head, wife beaters. Like, we've seen, like, it's really crazy how he does this. We've seen him dress up as Bob Dylan for the Bob Dylan press.
Right.
We've seen him, you know, Bones and All, Little Women.
Yes.
Like,
the Dune stuff that he was wearing, the like cool.
like, that was sick. Yeah. So it's clear that he does this, or he's been doing this for a minute, where he gets like really into the press runs for these movies, whether it's just for like the red carpets or if it's for an awards run.
Right.
And it's really cool to see someone be that dedicated. I do think he's learned for the past 2 press cycles for A Complete Unknown and Marty Supreme that he can go all in. He can even self-fund some of these promos that he's doing, like the ping pong balls and the, you know, the rapping skit. I don't know. But like, not skit. He actually released a rap song like with SD Kid or whatever. But,
right.
But it's also, we also know of his past. Like as a child at LaGuardia, he would rap. Like, he's little Timmy Tim, and like,
right?
And like, he has this kind of like white boy swag to him that like has always existed. So, and I think that really comes through with someone like Marty Mauser, where he can like tap into that whole like dream big, I'm going for the gold. Like, I have a lot of respect for like people who like are passionate and like go after what they want, and like that fits his persona for getting an award, for getting an Oscar. And yeah, so I think it is like kind of a power play. It kind of is commercial, and it like is a method acting sort of thing. But there's also a part of it that is him. He's always been a little white boy who loves to rap and like dance and like be the straight kid in theater. Like, that's who he is at heart. He's the straight kid in the straight boy in theater.
I love how you put that, because that's exactly it. Yeah, I do think that like there's a piece of him in every single press run that he has done for all of the movies. I do feel like this one is truly like himself though. Like, a lot of people are giving him flack online, and they're saying like that's how you lose an Oscar. But I do think like a lot of this is truly like who he is to his core. And not that the other personas and like press runs weren't him, but like I think this is the closest to form that we're getting of him.
Yeah.
And I just think we've never seen an actor be so straightforward about what they want. And I love it, because I think that like it's true. He has worked so hard. He has had how many nominations? He's so young, and he's working at a level where he has 3 movies lined up for next year already. So like, why hasn't that been celebrated? Like, why can't he celebrate himself? And also like, I remember Tyler, the Creator, also said something to like, you should be proud of the accomplishments that you have and that you are achieving.
Because Tyler's very similar. Like, like Tyler's just a similar person where he goes after what he wants. He knows he's good at what he does. He knows he's a good rapper. He knows like he's creative. So is Timmy. And I think acting is so innate to Timmy as a person. He's been doing this since he was a child. He knew this, what his path was going to be, that like, yeah, it's acting, but also acting is such a part of him that it's also him. So like, he was made to do these press runs. Like, he is the perfect person to lead a movie and lead the movie into an awards campaign, because he will fund the promo and he will like come up with ideas himself and be the creative person. Oh, I'm gonna wear this and we're gonna come up with that. And like, he obviously has a cult of fans that will follow him. At first it was a lot of young girls, like teen girls, when after Call Me By Your Name and Little Women and Bones and All, a lot of women. But now he's got the macho dudes behind him, now that he's doing like the whole, I don't know, I keep calling it white boy swag because he has the white boy swag. So I'm just like, he has a lot of guys behind him now, and like he's the king of Christmas. He keeps coming out with these movies at the same time every year. He's a part of the Dune franchise. Like, that got a lot of guys behind him, and he stays working with these top-notch directors. He's in demand. Like, everyone wants to work with him. Spike Lee wants to work with him. And that's what I want to see. So yeah, I wouldn't be mad if he won best actor, because I don't really gaff about Leo in One Battle. That is my personal opinion. I think he was good. I think his character is funny. I think he's doing what he always does, which is put on a great performance. But Timmy is young. He deserves it. He's been nominated so many times. It would be really fun to see him win for this movie. And not that he would like crash out after, but to see how, like, what he does after he gets a freaking Oscar. We've never seen that happen to Timmy before. So like, what would the next steps be in his career after he finally gets the statue he's been wanting for years?
I think it's time. I think that Leo is doing what he does in movies, and he's a great actor. And there will be a lot of Leonardo DiCaprio movies, and there will be a lot of Timothée Chalamet movies, but like there's just never been someone more deserving, I think, right now. And like the iron is hot. I feel the campaign. He is in everyone's minds.
Yeah.
I just like, you literally can't take your eyes off of him in this movie. His energy is so palpable. It's time.
Yeah.
That's just what it feels like. But who knows? The Academy is really weird about younger men getting awarded this. I mean, it took Leo
how long?
Who knows how long? And especially with the Adrian Brody win last year, like they obviously love a legacy. They love It's time. But will that energy be translated to Timmy?
And I would hate to see that happen to Timmy. Like, Timmy doesn't deserve to win for a mid-roll in his 40s or 50s. Like,
right.
Like you said, the iron's hot. Like, he deserves to win when he's in this crazy run of the past, like, actually 8 years of, like, incredible movies with incredible directors. He can obviously open a movie by himself. Like, this is when you give someone an award. It's not premature, it's not too late. Give it to him now, and let's see where his career goes, because he could win 2 or 3 by the time he's 60. Like,
period.
We don't know because he's still so young, but we've been following him for a while. So that's my thoughts on like if he should win or not. I would not be mad if he did, and I think it would be really fun to see someone we've been rooting for. Like, this would be like the Josh O'Connor win in a couple years. Like, we're gonna be freaking out because he's a real actor and he deserves it. And like, Timmy's just like a very funny and personable guy. It's very easy to like him.
He is Marty Mauser, bro. Like, he is Marty Mauser.
Marty Mauser is an annoying type of man to me.
He's a bad person.
Marty Mauser is a whiny little bitch boy, and it like really pisses me off. Like, there are some moments in this movie where I'm like, you gotta check yourself. Like, check it.
He's in it for himself. He's narcissistic, and he doesn't come to this realization until he has a kid and he realizes that he brought human life into the world. And like, yes, it's supposed to like match Gwyneth Paltrow's like character, how she's kind of this like washed up star who had kids and now she's trying to figure out her life with what that looks like. And like, I just saw Is This Thing On, and like Is This Thing On is literally about getting a hobby, and like
getting a hobby. That's a funny premise for a movie.
I'm not kidding. Is This Thing On is about getting a hobby,
and the hobby is stand-up comedy.
Bruh. We'll talk about it.
Help our straight men. Oh my god.
Help our divorcees.
Help them.
But like,
do not give them a microphone.
Do not.
Us with microphones, but yeah, keep going.
Make microphones more expensive.
Podcast more expensive.
But like, this movie is kind of about like trying to achieve a level of greatness and then achieving it and not returning back to it, because you have when you become a parent, I don't know what that feeling is like. So maybe that's also why this movie like is like just whatever to me. It's like it's a great movie, but like it's just whatever, because like I don't know that feeling of giving up everything for something. Right now I only know my dreams and what I want, and I don't know what it's like to give those up.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and that's ultimately what happens. Spoiler, that's ultimately what happens, is he achieves it, but then he gives up on it.
Well, this movie is kind of set like when you think about the actual timeline of this movie, the first scene we see, Rachel. We see Rachel and Marty have sex. That's like literally the first scene of the movie. Last scene of the movie is baby's born. So sorry if that's a spoiler, but like the movie clearly takes place over the course of Rachel's pregnancy, and I think there's quite a bit of a time jump like in the beginning where we meet her at 8 months, and then the last, I guess, like hour and a half of the movie is 1 month. But like, we just do see like the entire movie is about her having a child and him realizing like, this is my kid, and like we don't know if he's going to be in that kid's life actually or not, but like he had this dream of ping pong or table tennis, and now it's on the back burner because he has a kid now.
Which is exactly what Gwyneth Paltrow did. Is she says to him literally in the movie, like, I was at my prime, and then I had children and I settled down, and I don't regret it, but I'll never be what I once was. Yep. And that is like genuinely what the entire movie is leading up to. And yeah, I think I really was invested in the like table tennis parts of it, and I wish we saw more of that side of it. But I understand this is a Josh Safdie movie, and that's like not the conventional, which is great though, because people are probably gonna go see this and think it's a conventional movie, and then they're gonna be like, wait, what was that about?
Yeah. Yes.
So like we are exposing people to other cinema and like ways that we can tell
ways
stories.
of telling stories. Yeah, and that's really cool. That's really cool. What did you think about Odessa in this movie? Because a lot of people were saying like, yeah, Timmy does his thing, but like Odessa's a breakout star, and like, not that I just didn't really see that. Like, I think she does great with what she's given, and like, but I also think like this isn't her big one, and I don't know if I'm sure she's gonna keep being in movies, but I'm like, this clearly isn't her big one. I don't think she should be nominated. I don't think Gwyneth should be nominated. Like, no one's doing enough in this movie to be nominated other than Timmy, in my opinion.
Correct. Yeah. I said correct as in correct and right. So correct. Yeah. So like the supporting actress category is so big this year. I feel like there's a lot of people super deserving. My Sentimental Sisters, Elle and Inga, like those to me, and Miss Tiana, like those are really the best performances of this year. Do I think Miss Woomy, how could I forget? Like, again, see, there's so many people
stacked. So like I truly don't think Odessa or Gwyneth need to be in this category.
I don't know if she like warrants it, honestly. Like, I don't really see it for either of them. Everyone in this movie is just supporting Timmy,
and that's okay.
Yeah,
and that's okay. It's called Marty Supreme. So.
It's called Timmy Supreme. Like,
it's called Timothee Chalamet.
It's called a film by Josh Safdie and Timothee Chalamet. So like
he produced it.
He had a producer credit. So like, I don't know. I don't know if she's doing enough for me to be like, yub. I do think a lot of the online hate also got to me.
For the movie or for a certain person?
For Odessa.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people are like saying things about her appearance specifically. I don't like going into it because I don't want to talk about anyone's appearance. Like,
yeah, we don't need to get into that.
You know
I think
a
lot of people are very like, I love Stan Twitter. I love film Twitter, but definitely sometimes people can get a little crazy about like a hate train. People love a hate train. So I'm like, I don't have concrete thoughts on Odessa because she just showed up in my life.
Exactly. Like, yeah. She's not on my client roster. She hasn't even auditioned for it yet. Like,
she's not on my list. Like I know she has some stands out there. I think she was dating or is dating Drew Starkey, who I love Drew Starkey, but she used to date Jaden Smith. Like, she's also a Nepo baby. I don't know who's her parent, but like, I don't know. She is in this sphere, but not in my sphere. So like, I don't really care what she does.
Exactly.
She was good in this movie, whatever.
She hasn't even auditioned for the client roster yet. So again, I need to form more actual opinions about her. But like, I also, again, I don't think Gwyneth is really doing like her big one for this one. And like, to me, a whole lot of stuff happens in this movie, but ultimately, like, I don't remember enough of it. Which is like,
if the movie leaves you right after you saw it, then like it didn't stick.
I think it's a great movie. I think it's like another chase movie, but like, it gives me One Battle vibes where like, I think this is a great movie, but I like don't love it.
Don't connect with it.
Yeah. And like, that's okay. And I'm glad the hype didn't get me, and I don't feel so like
bad about it. Yeah.
Because One Battle like really did a number on me this year. That really messed me up.
We were both like actually stunned for a week. Like, it took us a week to get over One Battle. Girl, which is crazy.
I felt so insane that entire week, but like, I'm so happy that didn't happen with this movie, and I'm so happy that I know it's okay that I'm not obsessed with this.
It's okay. And I still think it's really fun. Like, I love the motto of dream big. I even though like I didn't love the movie, I would still love a Marty zip up, like, or Marty Supreme like jacket. I'm not gonna spend $300 on one though. Like, it must be gifted to me in some sort of way.
I will spend $80 on this though.
No, yeah. This is a bookie.
This is baby.
Yeah, I want to rewatch it, just like I rewatched Uncut Gems like a couple years ago to be like, did I like this? The answer was no with Uncut Gems. And I think the problem with me with Uncut Gems is I hate men gambling on sports. Like,
right.
I really hate sports gambling. And just that in a movie is like not my movie. So, and I love table tennis. Mind you, I'm an incredible ping pong player.
Bro,
like, I love ping pong down. So like this movie was in a way made for me in a lab, but they didn't complete the entire assignment.
Now, if we saw this at New York Film Festival, however.
So yeah, we had a conversation where we were like, if we saw this at the secret screening at NIF, would we feel a different way? And I've come to the conclusion that the answer might be yes.
The answer is yes for me.
Yeah, because I do think that the experience that you watch the movie in, the theater, the people,
the hype, like what's it gonna be? Is it Marty Supreme?
I do think that like maybe I would have given this 5 stars, because that's happened before at New York Film Festival where I just overrate movies because I had such a good experience. And I think that's a lovely thing. I think it's valid. I think it's super valid, because if you've ever been in an experience like that, it doesn't have to be New York Film Festival, but like even like if you go to Cannes or Venice or Telluride, TIFF, like your smaller film festivals, there's just an air about the place. Like there's just, you're in a bubble.
You literally are in a bubble.
You're in a bubble. You're with cinephiles. You're with industry people. You have the directors and actors there. Like, you're just high on life when you're at a film festival. So I do think if we went to the secret screening, we would have been a lot more hyped. And that's not to say our experience at AMC was bad or anything, because
it wasn't.
We still saw it on 70mm. We saw it opening weekend. We saw it with each other. It was still a good experience, but there is something about seeing a movie at a festival that really elevates the experience,
especially the secret screening. And like Tyler was there, no biggie. Timothee was there, like a lot of people were there, so I probably would have been like actually stunned. But like, yeah, I do want to mention that I do think the hype would have really been, it would have taken over me a bit.
And that's why I think the people who saw the secret screening are so annoying about it, because they have that experience.
They do.
And I would be annoying about it too. Like, if we were at the secret screening, you would hear about it from me. And we understand them now. Yeah.
Like, we just debunked that for ourselves.
So.
Debunked.
Good.
We're good. But yeah, again, like, go see Marty Supreme though. Like, yeah, it is a one battle situation for me where I'm like, these are both great movies. I like both of these movies. They're not my favorite movie of the year, and most people will give these movies 5 stars, and that's okay.
That's okay. Yeah.
We're being so mature about this.
We're being so mature about it.
We're being so normal. Like,
but yeah, once everyone sees Marty Supreme, let us know how you feel. Do you think Timmy should win the Oscar? I know a lot of y'all are gonna say Leo. Okay, whatever. Like, we'll see that on Oscar night. But I'm excited for. I always love to see what Timmy wears, like on the red carpets, because he always, like I said, he does a different thing for every press run. So I'm really excited to see.
He's done.
Is he gonna keep popping out with Kylie? Like,
let's talk about that orange look.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was too good.
You liked it?
Yes. I was like, damn.
I need his hair back. Personally, I need the hair back.
I wonder if she thinks the same thing.
I don't know. I also, again, this isn't the forum to speak about this, but like, I don't gaff about Kylie. I don't know why they're together. Like,
they cute.
To me, I'm like, I don't know if they're compatible to my eyes, but good for him. He said on the rap track that his girl got a Billy. So like, that's good.
They mad cute to me. So like, he be taking her to the Knicks game. He be all over her, and I'm like,
it's just like such an interesting pairing, bro.
It is, but I'm like, need that bad. Like, y'all cute.
Do you remember Bones and All era when him and Taylor Russell were like this? Like, that was cute as Ferk. Like, that was so cute.
Don't remind me of Peak.
Don't remind me of Peak. Him and Saoirse too. Like, oh.
Don't remind me of Peak. Again, like, you guys were just not there, and we were, so. I'm kidding, but like, we really were there.
But we were there, yeah.
But like, we really were there when that happened. That was crazy.
Yeah, we were.
Bro, I miss it sometimes. I do.
Well, like, I'm like, he might come back to form. Like, trust. Like, he's just got to work with a woman director again, and like, we'll be back.
Those pearls it was a dog collar, and so every time he said something crazy, Greta would just
shock him. Yeah. He got his act together around a woman. Yeah.
Exactly. And Denise said, not on my film set.
Denise said, "You're gonna act right."
Denise said, "You're gonna let Zendaya lead the answers. You're not gonna speak. You're gonna actually match her at the red carpet,
and you're gonna act right."
Exactly.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. I think that's it for us. We need to do some sort of award thing because I'm coming up with categories in my brain.
Trust, we will be doing that in January, aka Floppyary. We will be doing the whole 2025 recap. Let us get through the holidays. Let us think about movies. Let us see Ann Lee.
Yeah.
And then come back in 2026 and we will have some fun award stuff planned. Our top movies of the year.
Sarah's birthday.
My birthday pod. Yeah. Like, there's so much to look forward to. And this is just the first 6 months.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. You want to be here from the beginning, guys.
Yeah.
And 2026 is going to be our big one when it comes to the pod. Like, just you wait. Like, so you should subscribe now so you can say you were there.
Exactly.
Say you were there.
Say you were there.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thanks for listening. We'll see you in a couple Thursdays.
See you in a couple Thursdays.
Bye, guys.